afternoon and welcome to Abbey Carton. This is the fourth series of matches in the 1989-90 Opal League First Division. Longford Town against Finn Harps here at Abbey Carton. Referee just about ready to get the game in motion, and Clive O'Neill and Gavin Drummond will take the centre for Longford Town. Longford Town only having 1 point so far from 3 games in the league. That was their opening draw with Sligo Rovers. They've been beaten 3-0 by Waterford and 4-0 by Bray Wanderers since that opening game. Looking to get back in winning ways today, and their panel is very much strengthened. The return of Gavin Drummond and Eamon Gavin and Clive O'Neill, and Zach Hackett is also back in full swing. John Jared McGettigan gone out over the line. Coming to touch. Throw to Finn Harps, taken by John Quigg. Anthony Kiernan. Eamon Gavin gets John Jared McGettigan nicely off the ball, and Mickey Sheehan gets the boot in. Cleared, however. Zach Hackett is back for Longford Town in the sweeping role. Does well. Looking for a bit of room inside. Pádraig Igo. That's a bad ball from Pádraig Igo. Straight to John Jared McGettigan. Looking for a little bit of room. Anthony Kiernan. Back as far as only Robbie Stokes. Robbie can't get anywhere with that one. Once again, the play is held up. It's gone. It's actually referee, I think. No, he hasn't. I thought he was going to give a free. It's a throw to Longford Town. Taken quickly. Robbie Stokes makes the run. Gavin Drummond is beaten this time. Robbie Stokes is up again, and Eamon Gavin gets the ball in. Jerry Quigley into space. Clive O'Neill taps it down to Skin Malone. Clive O'Neill once again. Bad ball from Clive. Cut out nicely, however, by Honda Duffy. Mickey Sheehan looking inside for Pádraig Igo, who clears the danger and gets it back to goalkeeper Anthony Keenan. Just 2 minutes gone in this Opal League First Division game. Anthony Keenan delivers a long ball to Gavin Drummond. Gavin can't get there, however. Skin Malone can. Looking for a bit of room. Can't get through. Still Skin Malone looks outside, and that's a good ball to Jerry Quigley. Malone is fouled. The free kick to Longford Town. Zach Hackett to take this free kick. Gavin Drummond, 2-goal hero against Athlone in the cup. He's fouled. The free into Longford Town. Finn Harps trying to organise a wall down there as the referee counts the steps. Ordering the players back a little bit. A chance for Longford Town to take an early lead in this game. Sheehan. It's a good shot. It comes off, however. Gavin Drummond. Cleared only as far as Duffy, who can't get the shot in. Con McLaughlin now for Finn Harps. He knocks it back to Brian Lafferty. Looking inside. Pat Hackett will be there, I think, first for Longford Town this occasion. And does very well to get it back to Keenan in the home goal. Still no score in this game. Longford Town 0, Finn Harps 0. Just 3 minutes gone. Brian Lafferty. Gavin Drummond, however, gets there first for Longford Town, looking for a bit of room. He's taken away from the ball by Brian Lafferty. It's another throw to Longford Town. Michael Malone to take this one. He scored the all-important goal against Newcastle West 2 years ago in the Cup that put Longford Town into the financial bonanza of a 2-leg semi-final against Derry City. Nicely knocked by Con McLaughlin down, but only Pádraig Igo is there for Longford Town, and he clears it. In before Anthony Gorman. Gone out over the line again, another throw to Finn Harps. John Quigg to take this one. Looks back for Jerry Brown. Jerry looking up. Pádraig Igo, his shot half cleared, and he gets the clearance in full way. Gavin Drummond now for Longford Town. Gavin loses a bit of possession, but Clive O'Neill is there. Can't get the ball out, however. He'll run after this one, but he's beaten. Beaten on this occasion by Anthony Kiernan. Only as far as Mickey Sheehan, however, and it's Skin Malone now, who comes away with it for Longford. Clive O'Neill looking inside. Back, however, to Pat Hackett. Looking for a bit of support, and Eamon Gavin gives him that. Asking Jerry Quigley to make a run. Jerry Brown gets there, however, for Finn Harps. And back to the safe hands of goalkeeper Sean Ward. Just 5 minutes gone in this game. Played at a fairly fast pace already. Jerry Quigley now for Longford Town, asking someone to make a run. Nobody went for that one, however. It's the whole way back as far as Jerry Brown now for Finn Harps. Pat Hackett does the calling for his goalkeeper Anthony Keenan. Back in his safe arms. He delivers a fairly long one down the left-hand side, where Brian Lafferty gets it back to Sean Ward in the Finn Harps goal. Anthony Gorman looking outside for John Ger McGettigan, who gets the cross in, but only as far as Pat Hackett. Pat looking for a bit of room, looks for touch, finds touch. Anthony Gorman knocks it down only as far as Mickey Sheehan. Anthony Gorman gets it in again. A chance of a shot for Anthony Kiernan. He has the shot, and Anthony Keenan just dribbles that one out for a corner to Finn Harps, and that could have been very, very fatal indeed, but just seen at the last minute by Anthony Kiernan. Tipped out for a corner kick to Finn Harps. 6 minutes gone in this game. Finn Harps now with the upper hand in that they're attacking. Harry McLaughlin to take the corner kick. A nice header back, and it's off the post. And that was very unlucky there on Finn Harps' behalf. The post depriving them of a nearly 1-goal lead. But as yet it's still Longford Town 0, Finn Harps 0. Anthony Keenan trying to get the dog off the field. This dog causing a bit of a stir, but the dog is content to go back to the bench. Anthony Keenan, a long kick from Anthony. This dog is in pursuit of it as well, but it's clear. It's got back to Sean Ward in the Finn Harps goal. He looks outside. Sean Quigg inside. Anthony Kiernan knocks it down. John Ger McGettigan looking for a bit of support in the middle and finds it in Dennis Bonner, who gives it outside again to John Quigg. John Quigg with the shot. It's a great shot, and it's narrowly over the bar, and that was a very fine effort indeed from the tall Finn Harps defender, former Derry City player, and another chance there that Finn Harps could have. Pat not too happy with that one, and I really don't blame him. The fourth of Finn Harps. John Quigg now takes it quickly. Jerry Brown looking inside. John Ger McGettigan. John Ger is there, however, again for Finn Harps. Tries to turn in and Gavin. It's a very hard job to do, but it's gone out over the line, and it is a throw ball, in fact, to Longford Town, to be taken by the man who earned that throw. That's Eamon Gavin, the Athlone player. Good throw along the wing. Clive O'Neill can't get there, however. Gone out over the line again. Another throw ball to Longford Town, and they're gaining yards every time the ball goes out over the line. It's Eamon Gavin now with this throw for Longford Town. Eamon looking along the wing to Clive O'Neill. Clive can't get there, however. It's knocked away by Jerry Brown. He's fouled, I think, by Jerry Brown. It's a free kick to Longford Town, and now we have 2 balls to play with. The referee said 1 will do, and Eamon Gavin will take this free kick for Longford Town. Eamon's kick is a good one into space. Knocked on by Anthony Gorman. Conor McLaughlin now tries to lob the keeper. That's a good effort, and that's a smashing goal from Anthony Kiernan. The referee says play on, and gives it at the second attempt. I think the ball had previously gone into the net, and that was some goal from Conor McLaughlin. What a fantastic piece of shooting. I think that ball was over the line firstly. Referee said no, but however, it was Anthony Gorman who got there at the second attempt, and he'll be credited with that goal. Although, in my mind, I think that ball did enter the net beforehand from Conn McLaughlin. It was a cracker of a shot from Conn McLaughlin. He lobbed Keenan from all of 40 yards. Jerry Quigley is fouled. It's a free kick to Longford Town. They're 1-0 down, remember. There's just 10 minutes gone in this game. And no doubt they'll argue over who scored that goal. I think definitely it was Conn McLaughlin who got the ball over the line first, but not too sure many will agree with me. They'll probably give it to Anthony Gorman, who put the ball across the line at the second attempt. And bad piece of goalkeeping there from Anthony Keenan. He was way off his line. He made the run too soon, and Conn McLaughlin spotted him advancing from his line, decided I'll have a go. He lobbed him, and I'm sure the ball was in the net before Anthony Gorman put it in for the second time. However, there's just 11 minutes gone. There's still 80 minutes left in this game, and loads of time for Longford Town to settle down and get back into this game as Sean Moore delivers a long one for Finn Harps. Pat Hackett knocks it back to Anthony Keenan in the Longford goal. Anthony surely will feel a bit downcast after that bad mistake. Gavin Drummond can't get there. Jerry Quigley can, however. Knocks it out. John Quigg now for Finn Harps, and he plays a smart ball back to Sean Ward in his goal. Sean will deliver a long ball, I'm sure. Indeed it is. Mick Malone knocks it down to Mickey Sheehan. No room there, and he's looking for a bit of sport. He can't get it, but he looks up along the line and only gets it as far as Brian Lafferty, who looks inside. Jerry Quigley knocks it down. Clive O'Neill making a run to Robbie Stokes. Robbie can't get there, but he gets there at the second occasion, only after Jerry Quigley fouls Dennis Bonner. It's a free kick to Finn Harps. Referee speaking to a few of the Finn Harps players, and indeed had a few words with Jerry Quigley of Longford Town. But he didn't take out the pencil, and it's still a clean game by most standards, and that Dennis Bonner knocks it on. Anthony Keenan saves, but there was an offside in there. It's a free kick to Longford Town. Conn McLaughlin is on the floor, and that would be a blow to Finn Harps if their goal scorer was to be taken off so early on in this game. Jerry Quigley for Longford Town, looking for Gavin Drummond. Gavin looking for a bit of room, gets a bit of room, and looks for the opportunity to get the ball inside. Clive O'Neill can't get there, however. Jerry Brown on the Duffy does very well and knocks it down to Skin Malone. Skin looking for support from Clive O'Neill, can't get there, however. It's a safe ball for Sean Ward in the Finn Harps goal. And just 13 and a half minutes gone in this game, and Finn Harps lead by 1-0. That one coming from Conn McLaughlin, although I feel that that man there on the ball, Anthony Gorman, will get the credit first. On the Duffy, clears it. Clive O'Neill. No one looking for it, and he gets it back, however, to Pat Hackett. Pat, usually a stalwart in defence for Longford Town, looks for someone. Mickey Sheehan is there for Longford Town, trying to find Skin Malone, who in turn finds Jerry Quigley. Cleared by Jerry Brown. Porrick gets his boot to that one. It's gone out over the line again. Another throw to Finn Harps. John Quigg looking for Anthony Gorman. Anthony Gorman held but not fouled. Jerry Quigley can't get to that one, and it's now John Quigg up to Anthony Gorman. He gets there this time, however, looking for a bit of room. Anthony Kiernan knocks it down to John Quigg, and John Quigg can't find anyone but Porrick. It's gone out over the line again, and another throw to Finn Harps. John Quigg decides I'll leave this one for Anthony Kiernan. Mickey Sheehan is there for Longford Town, however, only back as far as Anthony Kiernan. He's fouled. player arguing with the referee that he was away. I think the Longford Town players actually held up when they heard the whistle. I don't think he would have got that far. It's a free kick to Finn Harps. It's John Quigg now with this one. A good one from John. Inside. Off the post, and Anthony Gorman, his final header just going over the bar, and Longford Town really lucky to escape on that occasion. And indeed, no one would deny Finn Harps their 1-goal advantage at this stage of the game, and they were so unlucky on a number of occasions not to be 2 or 3 in front. John Quigg looking for a room to shoot. He gets the shot in. It's a bit weak, however. It's off the back wall. Gone wide. Kick out once again to Longford Town. Anthony Keenan. Good kick from Anthony. Anthony Gorman can't get there. It's a throw to Longford Town. Kinmillow knocks it down. Gavin Drummond. Gavin is fouled. A free kick to Longford Town. .17 gone in the first half. Finn Harps 1, Longford Town 0, remember. Zach Hackett takes his free kick for Longford Town. Anthony Gorman knocks it down to Harry McLaughlin. Harry looking outside. John Jared McGettigan is spoiled, however, by Eamon Gavin, and it's gone nicely to Dennis Bonner. Dennis Bonner finds John Quigg. John Quigg looking outside, this time for Anthony Kiernan. Clive O'Neill can't get there over, and Dennis Bonner knocks it down to John Quigg. Inside to John Jared McGettigan, and John Jared makes a run again and tries to get by Pat Hackett. He can. He does very well. He gets it across the face of the goal, and it's taken off the line by Robbie Stokes. Dennis Bonner once again with the shot, but Honda Duffy is content this time to rattle that one out over the line. Another throw to Finn Harps. John Quigg plays it to Jerry Brown. But Porrick Igo is fouled in the box. The free out to Longford Town. Not a great start to this game from Longford viewpoint. 1 goal down already. Just 18 minutes gone. That goal scored on the 10-minute mark by Conor McLaughlin or Anthony Gorman. You can sort it out for yourselves. Anthony Keenan takes the long kick. Back, however, to Conor McLaughlin, who knocks it to Dennis Bonner. Dennis looking for Anthony Gorman. Dennis Bonner once again, and that's a lovely piece of play. John Quigg, only as far as Zach Hackett. Conor McLaughlin. A bit of a run this time by Brian Lafferty, but only his shot. Very tame indeed. Gavin Drummond making a run now with only the keeper to beat. Can he do it? He's looking for a bit of space to shoot. He gets the shot in, and his shot just goes narrowly right and wide, and that was a good effort from Gavin Drummond. And surely there, that was a chance for Longford Town to get back in level terms completely against the run of play. But his effort going a little bit to the right and wide, and I think if he had taken more time about that one, Longford Town might well be back on level terms with Finn Harps. On the run of play, however, they don't deserve to be level. It's 1-0 still to Finn Harps. Nearly 20 minutes gone in the first half. Sean Ward, a long ball out, knocked on by John Jared McGettigan, and Anthony Gorman knocks it down to Dennis Bonner, looking outside for Brian Lafferty. Brian looking for room to find someone or even find a shot, but Eamon Gavin is there, however, for Longford Town. Knocks it down. Dennis Bonner does well to beat Jerry Quigley, and John Jared McGettigan does very, very well indeed. Trying to get the room to shoot. Turns Pat Hackett, but he wasn't fouled, there's no doubt about it. Pat Hackett. Robbie Stokes knocks it out to Pat Hackett. Pat. Nicely taken from his feet by John Quigg. John Quigg looked for someone. He did find John Jared McGettigan, but John Jared was offside when the ball had been kicked. It's a free out once again to Longford Town. Eamon Gavin will take it quickly, I'm sure, to Anthony Keenan. That he does. And Anthony now will try and deliver a long ball up to his forwards. And that is a long ball from Anthony. looking for Gavin Drummond, who's doing alright on Brian Lafferty, but Brian Lafferty gets the better of him on this occasion. He knocks it out over the line. It's a throw once again to Longford Town. Skin Malone to take this throw for Longford. His side, remember, 1 goal down. Just 20 minutes gone now in this first half. Mickey Sheehan knocks it back to Skin Malone. Skin looking again for Mickey Sheehan. Mickey looks into the box, but only John Quigg is there. Dennis Bonner half completes the clearance and Robbie Stokes knocks it down. Jerry Quigley only as far, however, as Anthony Gorman now. That was a lovely ball played through by Anthony Kieran. Anthony Gorman has the shot, but this time his effort goes right and wide. And Longford now will have to do their best to contain these lively Finn Harps forwards. Boragaigo plays a quick 1-2 with goalkeeper Anthony Keenan, and a chance for Longford Town to deliver another big ball. Not too big on this occasion, however. It's gone out over the line again. It's another throw to Finn Harps, and really Anthony Keenan not having one of his better days in goal for Longford Town. Boragaigo gets their first for Longford Town. Out over the line again. Throw to Finn Harps. Anthony Gorman knocks it down. Harry McLaughlin is blocked down by Boragaigo, but he gets the corner and he'll be quite content with that. Chance to get a free cross in here now for Finn Harps. Harry McLaughlin. Harry takes the corner. John Quigg looking for it. Robbie Stokes gets the boot in and looks for Clive O'Neill. Brian Lafferty is there, however, and leaves it for Sherry Brown. Sherry Brown finds Sean Ward. Boragaigo up nicely. Jerry Quigley nods it back. John Jordan McGettigan. Anthony Gorman plays it back to John Quigg. John Quigg looking for someone inside. Anthony Gorman is there for Finn Harps. He loses a bit of control, but gets it back. Looking for a bit of room, and that's a fine ball out to John Jordan McGettigan. His cross is a little bit too deep, however, and Robbie Stokes is quite content to just knock that one out over the line. Anthony Kieran now for Finn Harps. Does well to get by Mickey Sheehan. Gets the cross in, and once again a bit too deep and a bit too strong. It's gone out wide. It's another kick out to Longford Town. Anthony Keenan. A long ball from Anthony. A very, very long ball. Gavin Drummond can't get there over either. Can Jerry Quigley? Mickey Sheehan takes that one on the nose. Something cracked there, but I don't think it was anything on Mickey Sheehan's face. He seems alright. He didn't go down. The hard man that he is anyway. I don't think he would. But it's Zach Hackett now. He's really feeling the nose now. I think something is gone wrong with Mickey Sheehan. Referee asking him if he's alright. Mickey says, I'm alright. Plays away again now, and it's Mickey Sheehan speaking of the devil. John Jordan McGettigan for Finn Harps. Looking for Con McLaughlin. Eamon Gavin knocks it back to Anthony Keenan in the Longford Town goal. Anthony looking outside for Eamon Gavin. Eamon. Only as far as John Quigg, and there's no doubt that John Quigg will get to every ball that comes to him. Down that wing in the air. It's Anthony Keenan now in goal for Longford Town. Trying once again to deliver a long ball up. And that is a long ball. That was Eddie McGinley who knocked that one down. John Jordan McGettigan. Con McLaughlin knocks it down to Anthony Gorman, who looks outside, but only Skin Malone is there for Longford now. Surely someone will be looking for this one. Clive O'Neill plays it back to Skin Malone. Skin looking for a bit of support. Looks outside, finds Robbie Stokes. Robbie knocks it back again to Skin Malone, who turns inside and outside again and looking for a bit of room. He's got the chance to cross it. It's a good cross indeed, but Sean Ward is there for Finn Harps. He averts the danger, and that was a nice little build-up to that cross, that final cross from Mick Malone. And it all started with Mick Malone finding Robbie Stokes. Robbie knocked it back. Very quickly knocked it back, and Mick's cross was finally gathered by Sean Ward in the Finn Harps goal. Honda Duffy plays a nice ball down, but John Quigg is there first for Finn Harps. Jerry Quigley, first time header up. Flag is up, however, for offside. Eddie McGinley now for Finn Harps. The big man at the back, centre half, looking for someone inside. McGettigan is there, but he doesn't get the first touch. Porrick does. And the final touch has gone out once again for a corner to Finn Harps. John Jared McGettigan. Can't get the right picture of John Jared, but we see the ball floated in now, and it's fallen for Porrick, who clears for Longford Town. Only as far, however, as Eddie McGinley. Eddie, that's a good shot from Eddie, but Michael Keenan makes little of that one. Jerry Brown played to John Jared McGettigan, but John Jared was offside when the ball had been kicked. He was the only player between the goalkeeper and the nearest back. He was there at the wrong time. He was offside. Free kick quickly taken by Zach Hackett to Anthony Keenan. Anthony looking to deliver a long ball through. Eddie McGinley, the bounce to Stephen. Clive O'Neill. There's 3 against 3 here. Clive O'Neill looking for the opportunity to shoot, and that's a very, very tame effort indeed. And that's 2 chances Longford Town had, and 2 efforts, one from Gavin Drummond and one from Clive O'Neill, both going narrowly right and wide, and weak efforts all the same. Gavin's, of course, a very, very good chance. That one from Clive, really leaving a lot to be desired from the Athlone player, playing in his 3rd season for Longford Town. 4th season actually for Longford Town. Honda Duffy can only knock it down to Porrick, and Porrick does well to find Anthony Keenan in the Longford Town goal. Anthony coming more into this game as time goes on. Porrick looking for a quick one, but very quickly knocks it on. Brian Lafferty looking for Con McLaughlin. Con is there. John Quigg. And a lovely piece of skill from Quigg. Looks outside. John Quigg, a great ball into Anthony Gorman, but Mick Malone is there first for Longford Town and clears it. Only as far, however, as Harry McLaughlin. Back in from Brian Lafferty. Eamon Gavin is up, and this is going to fall nicely for Jerry Kiernan, but gone out again over the line. It's a throw to Finn Harps. Jerry Kiernan to take this throw for Finn Harps. Kenneth Bonner knocks it down. Jerry Quigley kicks it out over the line again. Another throw to Finn Harps. Referee calling for a ball. We're coming up on a half an hour gone in this quite entertaining game here at Abbeycarton. It's Longford Town 0, Finn Harps 1. The away team scoring in the 10th minute of the first half and holding on to that lead ever since. They could have scored another couple, and Longford Town indeed could have scored 1 or 2 themselves, but it's still 1-0. Anthony Keenan knocking it out to Clive O'Neill, but Clive can't get there. Bit of a fracas in the box. Anthony Keenan does well. The Longford goal. Bad ball from Anthony. Skin Malone, however, will get there first for Longford. Harry McLaughlin gets the boot in. Con McLaughlin knocks it back to Con again, and Con shot, and what a good save from Anthony Keenan in the Longford Town goal. Eamon Gavin coming away with it for Longford Town. Jerry Quigley looking for a bit of support from Robbie Stokes. He's fouled. It's a free kick to Longford Town, and that was a really, really fine piece of goalkeeping there. Anthony Keenan bringing off a fine save there from Con McLaughlin, who had played a very effective 1-2 with Anthony Gorman. But a fine piece of goalkeeping, using the feet to the full. It's still only Longford Town 0, Finn Harps 1, and there's just exactly a half an hour gone in this game. Pat Hackett with the free kick for Longford Town. A good free kick looking for Gavin Drummond, who knocks it on. Clive O'Neill can't get there, however Sean Ward can. Sean Ward outside to Brian Lafferty. Brian not putting a foot wrong in this game so far. Really keeping Gavin Drummond very quiet, but that's a good ball from Brian inside to Conor McLaughlin, who knocks it on. Anthony Keenan will decide to keep this one in play. Collects before Anthony Gorman can get too close to him. He's going to lorry another long one down. Once again his kicking letting him down slightly, but Eddie McGinley now for Finn Harps. Knocks it through. Poragaigo held back by Anthony Gorman. Anthony gets the cross in, and that's a fine cross, but Keenan is there for Longford Town. Asking Eamon Gavin to make a run, and that was a good intelligent play from Anthony Keenan. Robbie Stokes, you can't wait for them to come to you, Robbie, and John Quigg does well. Evades this tackle of Eamon Gavin, trying to get by Robbie Stokes. Robbie does well, however, it's gone out over the line. It's a throw to Finn Harps. John Quigg to take this throw once again for Finn Harps. No one looking for it. Anthony Gorman is, however. He gets there with relative ease, looking for a bit of room to shoot. Get his cross in, I should say, but he's blocked down by Poragaigo, and a chance to get a cross in now with his corner kick for Finn Harps to be taken by John Jordan again. 32 minutes gone in the first half, 13 before we take a break. And it's still Longford Town 0, Finn Harps 1. A good ball from John Gerard Keenan. Didn't touch that one. Like I thought he did, but referee is the most important man here today. He decided that Anthony Keenan never touched that ball, and as it stands, it's still 1-0 to Longford Town, and or to Finn Harps, and they've got a goal kick now to be taken once again by Anthony Keenan. Jerry quickly fouled. Nicky Sheehan looking for someone to make a quick run. Robbie Stokes making a little bit of a run, trying to turn John Quigg. Plays Eamon Gavin. Eamon looking inside, but taken out by Dennis Bonner. Skin Malone looking to try and get by Harry McLaughlin. That's a tough job, a tough task. And it comes off Skin Malone. Following Harry McLaughlin's clearance, it's a throw to Finn Harps. Brian Lafferty looking up the line. Skin Malone knocks it into Gavin Drummond. Gavin looking for a little bit of support, but it's cleared, however. Harry McLaughlin. Anthony Gorman, a high boot in, but gets away with it. And again, very high, but this time it's gone out over the line. It's another throw to Longford Town. Skin Malone to take this throw for Longford Town. Gavin Drummond turns his marker nicely, has the shot, but very tame indeed, and Sean Ward has little difficulty in collecting that one for Finn Harps. Sean Quigg all on his own. Plays it back to Sean Ward, and that's taking up a little bit of time, and that's all Finn Harps needs to do at this stage. Sean Ward. A long kick from Sean. Honda Duffy very, very well up. Anthony Kiernan straight to Patrick Duffy, having a fine game for Longford, but Stokes loses his footing there, and not over the line again. Quickly taken by John Quigg. Jerry Brown looking for Sean Ward, and Sean collects this one for Finn Harps. Delivers a long ball up. Conor McLaughlin knocks it on. Pat Hackett and Anthony Keenan content to let that one go out over the line, and I'm sure Anthony will be happier to be taking them off the ground. He seems to be getting them further off the ground than he is out of his hands, and there's valid proof of that point. Very quickly knocks it on. Robbie Stokes looking for someone to make a run inside to Gavin Drummond, but Jerry Brown does well for Finn Harps. Honda Duffy surely fouled by Conor McLaughlin. Referee waves play on. Porrick gets the boot in. Anthony Keenan does well for Longford. Bobby Stokes making a run but can't get there in front of Jerry Brown. And Davy Flaherty warming up for Longford Town. Another local star. Jerry Quigley. A long ball in. Gavin Drummond making a run after this one. He nearly get there, but Eddie McGinley just gets there in time, and it's cleared back as far as Sean Moore. That was a chance again for Longford Town. Had Gavin Drummond anticipated that one a little bit sooner, a little bit sharper, he might well have slipped in to score a goal. However, it's still 1-0 to Finn Harps, and Mickey Sheehan clears it, but there's no one up there. Sean Moore knocks it down to Eddie McGinley. Eddie looking outside for Brian Lafferty, who can't get there, but that was good thinking from Eddie McGinley. Once again the ball gone out over the line. Honda Duffy for Longford Town. Looking inside. Clive O'Neill is there, but not there before Brian Lafferty. Harry McLaughlin knocks it down. Zach Hackett. Anthony Keenan can't keep it in play, and that's a corner ball now to Finn Harps. Corner kick to be taken by Anthony Gorman, taken very quickly to Harry McLaughlin. Harry. That's a good cross. McGettigan is up, and it's just gone left and narrowly wide, and that's another good chance gone a begging there for Finn Harps. However, with 37 minutes gone in the first half, it's still Finn Harps 1, Longford Town 0. That has been that way for 27 minutes now. That goal coming in the 10th minute from Con McLaughlin. Con McLaughlin once again on the ball for Finn Harps, turning his mark and looking for the shot, but his effort a little bit tame. It's gone right and wide. Another occasion where a goal was on the cards but wasted the final moment, and Anthony Keenan will take this kick out once again for Longford Town. It's a very good kick from Anthony. Wind isn't in his favour, but he got that one up fairly high and long, and Mickey Sheehan plays it back to the man in question. That's Anthony Keenan. Still 8 minutes left in the first half. Referee calling for a little bit of attention to Colin McLaughlin. Skin Malone. And once again Skin Malone. Eddie McGinley knocks it down for Finn Harps. Eamon Gavin looking for Gavin Drummond. Gavin turning inside, looking for a bit of room, can't get any. However, Dennis Bonner is there for Finn Harps and turns nicely, looking outside, only gets it as far as Eamon Gavin. Eamon will look for someone, looks inside for Clive O'Neill. Clive knocks it down to Eamon Gavin. It's a handball, a blatant handball from Eddie McGinley, and had that been in the box, that was a penalty, but McGinley won't give the ball. Gives it to the referee. It's a free kick to Longford Town in a very scoreable position, and it's not indirect. It's a straight effort for Longford. Zach Hackett will have a rattle here, I'm sure. Calling the wall back. Oh, that's not too far away, but never really looked like threatening the goalkeeper. It's gone over the bar. Wide ball. It's kick out once again to Finn Harps. Brian Lafferty all on his own up that left wing. Anthony Gorman can't keep it in play. Gone out over the line once again. Another throw to Longford Town. Skin Malone plays it to Mickey Sheehan. Mickey looking for support along the wing. He's fouled while kicking that one. The free kick to Longford Town. Skin Malone leaves it for Mickey Sheehan. Gavin Drummond making a run, trying to get by McGinley. He can't, however. McGinley in hard on that occasion. And once again another ball being called for. Eamon Gavin. A long throw. Jerry Quigley knocks it back. Gavin Drummond waiting for that one, but you don't wait for him in this game. Harry McLaughlin. A nice piece of skill and gets by Pat Hackett. Zach Hackett in hard. Composes himself looking for a bit of room and gets it back, but only as far as Brian Lafferty. His cross is directed towards Colin McLaughlin. Handball. Blatant handball by Colin McLaughlin. It's a free kick to Longford Town. Quickly taken back to Anthony Keenan in the Longford Town goal. Gavin Drummond. Does well and turns Anthony Kiernan. Looks inside for Clive O'Neill. But Jerry Brown is there, however, in Harps. Anthony Gorman knocks it down to Jerry once again. Jerry looking for someone to make a run, but nobody there except Anthony Keenan, who knocks it down to Eamon Gavin. Eamon looking for someone. Nobody really looking for it, but looks inside. Clive O'Neill. Didn't seem to be fouled there. I don't think that there done anything wrong. Mickey Sheehan. Eamon Gavin loses possession. It's Robbie Stokes now for Longford Town, looking outside for Gavin Drummond. Gavin looking in again, but nobody there except a blue shirt man. It was Jerry Brown who cleared there for Finn Harps to Colin McLaughlin, but only as far now as Pat Hackett, who finds Anthony Keenan in his own goal. A good ball from Anthony. Eddie McGinley in pursuit of this one for Finn Harps, and he knocks it back to Sean Ward, and goal for Finn Harps. Anthony Gorman beaten in the air once again by Porrick Igo. Aaron McLaughlin with the throw for Finn Harps. Brian Lafferty. A good throw from him and Gavin finding Anthony Keenan in goal for Longford Town. Coming up to half time in this game, and it's still Finn Harps 1, Longford Town 0. Gavin Drummond can't find the ball. Eddie McGinley can, however, and that's a dangerous ball inside. Pat Hackett is nicely up for that one. Honda Duffy bounce deceives him, but Honda Duffy gets there at the second attempt. He'll hope that one will run out over the line. It won't, however. Sean Ward collects, gives it to Brian Lafferty. Brian gives it back to Sean Ward. And Sean will deliver a long ball up. And there is the premature half-time whistle. I think there was about another minute and a half to play in the first half, but besides going at half-time, Following a very stupid defensive error by Longford Town in the 10th minute, it's Longford Town 0, Finn Harps 1. Second half just underway here. Anthony Keenan, the Longford Town goalkeeper, in possession. A quick ball up. Eddie McGinley is there for Finn Harps. John Jared McGettigan. Foul throw. Substitute on Terry Leake for Finn Harps. Not quite sure yet who has left the field. But as it stands, Finn Harps 1, Longford Town 0, and there's just about a minute gone in the second half, and Eddie McGinley will chase this one for Finn Harps. Knocks it into Sean Ward. Brian Rafferty is still there. John Quigg is still there. Barry Brown, he's still there as well. Eddie McGinley is still there. Dennis Bonner is still there. Harry McLaughlin. Jerry Kieran is there. It looks like Con McLaughlin. Looks like Con McLaughlin now, who has left the field for Finn Harps. We'll see a little bit of a niggling injury just before half time, and he's gone off the field. Substitute so is Terry Leake for Con McLaughlin after 45 minutes. Eddie McGinley, a long ball from Eddie McGinley. So Anthony Keeney is safely under that one. Anthony Keenan. Eamon Gavin is fouled. Free kick to Longford Town. No substitutions as yet for Longford Town, although Davy Flaherty was warming up before half time. Jerry Quigley up for Longford Town, knocks it back. But referee spotted an infringement in the box. A free kick to Finn Harps. Sean Ward, the very stocky Finn Harps goalkeeper, picks it quickly. Jerry Brown, and Jerry knocks it back to goalkeeper Sean Ward. Sean will try and deliver a long ball. Anthony Gorman. Mickey Sheehan in very hard. In a little bit too hard. A free kick to Finn Harps. Terry Leake now. The free kick for Finn Harps. For a guy go. Knocks it down to Clive O'Neill. Longford Town now looking for a chance to break. Gavin Drummond knocks it inside. Jerry Brown. To Anthony Gorman. Patrick Duffy having a fine game. Doing well for Longford at the back. Clive O'Neill does well. Looking for a bit of room. Looks outside, and that's a great ball to Gavin Drummond. Gavin looking for someone inside. A good ball from Gavin. Skin Malone can't get the shot in. Eventually cleared. Eddie McGinley for Finn Harps. Trying to get by Gavin Drummond. Does well. Anthony Kiernan knocks it to Anthony Gorman, and Gorman, his effort cleared easily. Back to Zach Hackett now. Zach gives it back to Anthony Keenan. So a good break there from Longford Town. Promising start to the second half for the home side. Dennis Bonner knocks it to Terry Leake, and Terry Leake gives it straight back to Anthony Keenan, and Anthony tries a long one. Gavin Drummond beaten by Terry Leake. Anthony Gorman trying to get by Porrick Igo, the two red-haired men And it's a good ball. Eamon Gavin. And Eamon does well. Terry Leake now for Finn Harps, but Zach Hackett completes the clearance. Terry Leake is on the floor. I think he was the one who committed the foul. Referee has held up play anyway. Anthony Keenan tried to deliver a long one, and that's his longest yet. Jerry Quigley knocks it on. Terry Leake is there for Finn Harps and knocks it down to Dennis Bonner. Dennis looking up the wing for Anthony Gorman. Gorman does well. Looking outside for Harry McLaughlin. Back into Terry Leake. Terry turning and looking for the opportunity to shoot. He's taken off his feet by Porrick Igo, and a good piece of goalkeeping by Anthony Keenan, and that was a bit of a mistake from Patrick Duffy. Well covered up by Anthony Keenan in the Longford Town goal, and Longford now trying to break. Jerry Quigley. Loads of room. Half blocked down to Clive O'Neill, and Mickey Sheehan is up a bit too hard again. It's a free kick to Finn Harps. Anthony Gorman tries the shot, but it wasn't too far away. But Anthony Keenan happy to watch that one go right and wide, and it's a goal kick once again to Longford Town to be taken by Anthony. Terry Leake knocks it on to John Quigg. Done it over the line this time. It's a throw to Longford Town. Eamon Gavin looking inside for Jerry Quigley, but Jerry Brown gets there first for Finn Harps. Looking outside. Comes off the boot of John Jared McGettigan. It's a throw to Longford Town. Mick O'Connelly giving that ball in. Getting an arousing cheer from the crowd. Eamon Gavin takes this throw for Longford Town. Jerry Brown. Down to John Jared McGettigan and cleared by John Quigg. Dennis Bonner up nicely. Knocks it down to Patrick Duffy, and Patrick gives it back to Anthony Keenan in the Longford Town goal. And a good long ball from Anthony, a very, very long ball. Terry Leake, however, there first time for Finn Harps, and knocks it down to Harry McLaughlin, to Dennis Bonner. Dennis looking outside for John Jared McGettigan, who gives it back to Dennis Bonner. Dennis looking outside once again for Brian Lafferty. Very constructive in the build-up on this occasion. Brian Lafferty knocks it through Anthony Gorman and Anthony Keenan, but Anthony Keenan is there first for Longford Town and delivers a long ball up the wing. The bounce deceives Jerry Brown, and Gavin Drummond and Robbie Stokes is 2 against 1 here, but McGinley gets there first for Finn Harps. It's a corner kick to Longford Town, their first corner of the game. Robbie Stokes gone over to take this one. The smallest man on the Longford Town team, and indeed the youngest man on the Longford Town team. Mick Malone looking for a bit of room. He can't get any off Harry McLaughlin. And that effort from Skin Malone gone badly left and wide. Good long ball from Sean Ward. Duffy beaten in the air by Kiernan. And Gavin gives it back to Keenan in goals for Longford Town. So Anthony Keenan delivers a long ball up the field. Jerry Quigley can't get there. Terry Leake can, however, gives it back to goalkeeper Sean Ward, and Sean has that one completely under control. A long kick from Sean. Eamon Gavin under this one for Longford Town. Eamon turns and delivers up the wing towards Robbie Stokes. John Quigg, however, is there first time for Finn Harps. Knocked down, but only as far as John Jared McGettigan. John Jared looking for a bit of room outside and finds Harry McLaughlin. Harry Looking inside for a bit of space, but Keenan does well, and it's taken off the line by Pat Haggett, and that's another let off for Longford Town. Anthony Gorman once again knocking it down. Porrick Igo in pursuit of this one, and Porrick Igo does well, completes his clearance. Back now to Skin Malone for Longford Town, looking up for Gavin Drummond. Gavin not making any run for it. Dennis Bonner looking outside for Harry McLaughlin. Harry doing very well and gets the cross into Anthony Gorman, but that one's gone a little bit too deep, and I'm sure Eamon Gavin was their first time for Longford Town, looking for someone to support him, looking inside. Jerry Brown knocks it in nicely for Dennis Bonner. Dennis back to Jerry Brown and slowing things down a little bit for Finn Harps. That's a quick ball from Jerry, looking for Anthony Gorman. Back to Terry Leake. Terry looking for support and finds it. And John Jared McGettigan, who looks inside. Pat Hackett is there first for Longford Town. Back only as far, however, as Terry Leake. Terry doesn't know what to do with this one. He's messing around with it. And there, that just shows you tight marking of the Longford Town defence. No option but to try and foil the keeper, but doesn't do so on this occasion. Longford Town on the break again. Mickey Sheehan looking outside. Gavin Drummond making a run for this one. Eddie McGinley gets there first for Finn Harps. It's a throw to Longford Town. And already evident that Gavin Drummond is not prepared to do a lot of running here today, and Longford Town ready to bring on a substitution. Davy Flaherty coming on the field for Longford Town. And it's Clive O'Neill. Clive O'Neill coming off the field for Longford Town. Davy Flaherty, the Longford Town substitution. Clive O'Neill leaving the field for Longford. This disappointing 55 minutes Clive O'Neill's behalf. And Davy Flaherty enters the field now for Longford Town, and that's another local on the field. There's now 4 Longford Town base players on the Longford Town team. Gavin Drummond does well, is in hard, looking for a bit of support, looking inside for Patrick Duffy. Patrick having a very good game for Longford Town today, I think. Davy Flaherty, his first touch, back to Eamon Gavin. Eamon looking up the wing, but John Grigg is first there for Finn Harps. Gone out over the line again, another throw to Longford Town. Eamon Gavin to take this one. Eamon, no one deciding to make a run. Jerry Quigley knocks it through. Terry Leake is there first time for Finn Harps and knocks it down to Anthony Gorman. Anthony does well to get by Porrick Igo. Looks inside. Oh, that's a bad mistake, but fortunately for Longford Town, the control let Anthony Kiernan down on that occasion, and that's another very, very lucky let off, and a bit of hesitation between Pat Hackett and Anthony Keenan. One saying leave it and one saying take it. Didn't work out all too well on that occasion, but it's still only 1-0 to Finn Harps. It could be an awful lot more in front. Anthony Keenan. Eddie McGinley first there for Finn Harps. Gone out over the line. It's a throw ball to Longford Town. Davy Flaherty leaves it for Eamon Gavin. Eamon looking inside for Gavin Drummond. Does well to turn Jerry Brown. Tries to get the cross in. It's a good ball. Terry Leake does well and clears it for Finn Harps. That's a very, very good cross there from Gavin Drummond. Robbie Stokes. Terry Leake doing well for Finn Harps since he has been introduced at half time. Looking outside, and that's a very good ball for Harry McLaughlin. Trying to get by Skin Malone. Gets a few yards in him and looks for the cross, the opportunity to get the ball into the box, but it's a bit wasted. On that occasion it's gone out over the bar and wide. Anthony Keenan for Longford Town. A good long ball from Anthony Keenan will beat everybody, I think. It will indeed, and Robbie Stokes with a chance for Longford Town. Upended by Sean Ward, but referee waits play on, and that was a good chance for Longford. Robbie Stokes just a little bit too slow on that occasion, but showing cuteness and sharpness, getting in there on that occasion, only to be foiled by a good piece of brave goalkeeping by Sean Ward. A long ball from Ward. Duffy well up for Longford Town. Quigley gets the boot to it, but doesn't get it to one of his own players. It's Sean Ward now in goal for Finn Harps. A good ball from Sean. Poragaigo jumps nicely. Eamon Gavin knocks it through, but only as far as the Finn Harps substitute Terry Leake. Eamon Gavin looking up along the wing. Out over the line into touch again. Another throw to Finn Harps. John Quigg. Good throw from John. Off the feet of Terry Leake. Throw once again to Longford Town. Eamon Gavin to take it. Robbie Stokes does well indeed. Jerry Brown first there for Finn Harps. Anthony Gorman handles that one. The free kick to Longford Town. Pat Hackett. Looking for Gavin Drummond. Robbie Stokes trying to knock it on. Nobody there on that occasion, however. That one's gone out wide. Another kick out to Finn Harps. Sean Ward with the goal kick for Finn Harps. Good kick from Sean. Patrick Duffy can't get there on this occasion. Gets there at the second attempt, does very well and looks inside. Nobody there except Eddie McGinley, and he's trying once again to deceive Anthony Keenan, but he can't do so, and that's a good ball from Keenan inside. McGinley is there, however, knocks it on. This time Robbie Stokes is through. And that is a correct decision from the referee. Robbie Stokes was the last person to touch that ball. From our view, it is a goal kick to Finn Harps. Sean Ward once again to take the kick out for Finn Harps. Anthony Gorman. Davy Flaherty. Doing well for Longford Town is Davy Flaherty. Anthony Keenan looking up the wing. Harry McLaughlin can't get there, either can Jerry Quigley, but if he will get there at the second attempt, trying to get the shot in. Looking inside, it's cut out by Jerry Brown and cleared eventually by John Quigg. Longford Town beginning to assert a little bit of pressure on the Finn Harps defence. That one's gone out over the line. It's a throw once again to Finn Harps. John Quigg running down to take this one. Side, remember, 1 goal to the good in this entertaining game at Abbey Carton. Eamon Gavin looking for Gavin Drummond. Back to Eamon Gavin and inside to Robbie Stokes. Jerry Quigley can't get the boot to it. Gavin Drummond can, however. Bit of an unfortunate mishap there from Gavin Drummond, but it's gone out over the line. It's a throw once again to Longford Town. That was a good chance for Longford. Unfortunately for Gavin, the ball didn't fall very kindly for him. John Quigg knocks it down. John Jared McGettigan looking outside, gets it in again now to Anthony Kiernan. Back to John Quigg. John Quigg looking for Anthony Gorman, but Zach Hackett is there. Davy Flaherty. Dispossessed, but does well to get it at the second attempt. Does well and looks for Eamon Gavin. And this is a piece of play from Flaherty. Dennis Bonner is there first, and this is a chance for Michael Malone. Can he get there first? He can't, however. It's a good piece of goalkeeping by Sean Ward. And Skin Malone not really showing all the pace he could have there. I mean, the likes of Mark Hughes would probably have got there first and took that one away, but another chance for Longford Town following that defensive error, but cleared. And now they're on the break again. Gorman trying to lob Keenan. Lobs him alright, but he puts it over the crossbar as well. Still 1-0. 20 minutes gone in the second half. Anthony Keenan to take this kick out for Longford Town. Surely a handball, but referee waves play on. It's Gavin Drummond for Longford Town. Turns inside, Dennis Bonner. Looking outside. Mickey Sheehan is badly fouled by Dennis Bonner, and that's the first booking of the game. Dennis Bonner's name going into the book. Really a blatant foul there by Dennis. Unfortunately, stopping the rot, and that's the first name that has gone into the book in this game. With 65 minutes gone, 25 minutes left, loads of time for Longford Town to equalise and even win, or for Finn Harps to stretch their lead. However, doing well at this moment to contain the Longford Town attack, who are really putting on a bit of pressure. There's another substitute coming on for Finn Harps. Clem Macaulay. And John Jared McGettigan is the player who leaves the field for Finn Harps. Clem Macaulay on the field now for Finn Harps. And I thought that was a little bit harsh. I thought McGettigan was doing very well for Finn Harps. Hackett looking for Gavin Drummond. Malone with the shot, and it's come off the foot of a Finn Harps defender and it's gone out for a corner, and that was a good effort. And the very, very small crowd here in Abbeycarton urging on the local side, Pat Hackett. A crooked ball in, but nobody there except Clem Macaulay for Finn Harps. Clem looking for a bit of spoon, and Eamon Gavin's effort cleared eventually. Davy Flaherty has pushed the free kick to Longford Town, and Flaherty does well. Slows the play up once again, and Longford Town with another chance. Longford Town getting plenty of chances to get back into this game, but as yet, every effort and every attack has been fruitless. Gavin, a good ball in, looking for Jerry Quigley, who fouls the goalkeeper. The free out. The free out to Finn Harps. A lot of good chances they're going to miss for Longford Town. 23 minutes gone in the second half, halfway through the second half and into the final quarter of the game. Duffy up nicely for Longford Town to Eamon Gavin. Eddie McGinley, however, their first time for Finn Harps in the back. Up to Anthony Gorman, who knocks it through, and it's now fallen for Clem Macaulay. Clem Macaulay looking for Terry Leake, and Terry does well and looks outside for Harry McLaughlin. Tons of skill for a small man, looks inside again for Terry Leake. Terry looking for the opportunity to shoot. Gets his shot in, but it's blocked down by Pat Zach Hackett. John Quigg for Finn Harps. Looking for the shot. It's a good one, but Anthony Keenan is that one under control, and that's a long ball up. Eddie McGinley up well for Finn Harps. Knocked outside to Dennis Bonner. Mickey Sheehan in pursuit of Dennis, but he won't get there. Porrick Igo might, however. Gorman gets there first and looks for Kiernan. Back to Gorman. Gorman looking to cross one in. He can't do so, however. It's gone left and wide. Another goal kick to Longford Town. Well done, Robbie Stokes. Sure, he'll shake the hand of Martin Devlin. He does so indeed. Anthony Keenan in the Longford Town goal. Anthony Kiernan outside for Dennis Bonner. Another chance for Finn Harps. Bonner will have the shot, I'm sure. That's a good piece of goalkeeping again from Keenan. Tips that one out over the crossbar, and it's a corner kick once again to Finn Harps. Porrick Igo knocks that corner away to Eamon Gavin. Eamon is blocked down, gets the clearance back over to Porrick Igo. Porrick does well to turn Anthony Gorman. Comes off the boot of Anthony Gorman. Throw to Longford Town. McGinley knocks it out for a corner for Longford Town. 25 minutes gone in the second half. Just 20 minutes left. Quickly taken in, and Gavin. Surely a handball from Clem McCauley, but the referee said play on. Cawley clears it. Gavin running over to take this throw for Longford Town. Very good throw of the ball, very accurate and very long throws at times as well. Dennis Bonner is pushed in the back. Sean Ward. Harry McLaughlin knocks it on towards Anthony Gorman. He'll get there first for Finn Harps. Has the support of Harry McLaughlin and uses him inside, and that's a nice piece of goalkeeping from Anthony Keenan. Zach Hackett, a long ball. Jerry Quigley can't get there. Surely a handball from Eddie McGinley. He plays it back, however, to Sean Ward. Longford Town not winning very much up front. John Quigg, a long run from John. Honda Duffy does very well for Longford Town. Looking for support. Finds it in Anthony Keenan and does very well indeed. And he's having a fine game for Longford Town. I'm sure before he finishes he'll have quite a name for himself in Irish soccer. He's only 18 years of age, 19 years of age now. Loads and loads of years left in him. Damon Gavin prepares to take this throw for Longford Town. A good throw in towards Jerry Quigley, who knocks it on. Terry Leake is first there for Longford Town, and Duffy again in hard for Longford Town. It's gone over the line again, however, and it's another throw to Finn Harps. Anthony Gorman knocks it down. Harry McLaughlin. Zach Hackett gets there first, however, for Longford Town. A long ball from Keenan. Surely Longford Town will win one. Quigley knocks it on, but John Ward is there in goal for Finn Harps. Locks it outside towards John Quigg. John taken off his feet by Eamon Gavin, and this is a chance for Longford Town if he can get the cross in, looking for Gavin Drummond. Gavin can't do nothing with that one. Mickey Sheehan loses possession, but I'd blame Gavin Drummond on that occasion. Jerry Brown for Finn Harps. Terry Leake is well offside. Hackett with the free kick, looking for Duffy. Duffy inside to Flaherty. Flaherty doing well since brought on for Longford Town. Duffy looking inside towards Jerry Quigley. Skied up into the air. Quigley under it, but Bonner under it as well. Sheehan up for Longford Town, knocked down. And Terry, in fact, it's Brian Lafferty who completes the clearance for Finn Harps. Hackett is up. He'll have to be up again if he wants to clear it fully. He does so indeed. Terry Leake. That's a good ball, but Anthony Keenan is well aware. Does very well. Martin Devlin can't get to that one. It's down to Dennis Bonner. Anthony Kiernan looking for the room to get the shot in. He's one man inside and he's all on his own. That's Anthony Gorman. He looks for Gorman, but Flaherty gets there first for Longford Town. Knocks it down to Brian Lafferty. Brian out to Harry McLaughlin and back again to Brian Lafferty. That's a good ball from Lafferty. Gorman can't get there. Flaherty knocks it out. It's gone out for a corner. Corner kick to Finn Harps. 1/4 of an hour left in this game. 15 minutes, of course, that is. Longford Town still trailed by the odd goal scored in the 10th minute by Con McLaughlin for Finn Harps. Dennis Bonner knocks it down to John Quigg, whose effort is a very high one. It's skied and it's gone left and wide. Anthony Keenan. Eddie McGinley doing very well for Finn Harps. Gorman held by Igo. It's a free kick to Finn Harps. Pat Hackett, I should say, shouting on his team, saying they'll get one back. If they don't get one back, they'll still be without a goal in the Open League of Ireland after 4 games, and that's a good shot, and Keenan does well in goal for Longford Town. A good shot from Anthony Kiernan. A long ball, but only as far as Sean Ward, I should say, in goals for Finn Harps. Knocks it out to Jerry Brown, and Jerry gives it back to Sean Ward. Eamon Gavin. Jerry Quigley knocking it outside, and that's a very intelligent ball out to Gavin Drummond, who can't get there. Comes off Gavin Drummond. It's a throw to Finn Harps. And every little thing that's going in any team's favour is going in the favour of Finn Harps. Gorman is offside. So the sweeper system is preventing teams from going offside all the time, and indeed there hasn't been too many offside infringements in this game, which is unusual really. Eddie McGinley is up for Finn Harps, knocks it out. Referee pointing to Jerry Quigley, claiming he was, in fact, not claiming, maintaining he was offside. Sean Ward with a long kick for Finn Harps. Martin Devlin, I should say, is there. First time for Longford Town. Zach Hackett. Inside to Jerry Quigley. A chance now for Longford, surely. Gavin Drummond with a chance. Tries to knock it back to Martin Devlin. A bit too unselfish there. He should have had the shot himself, but however it's cleared. Anthony Gorman is fouled by Pádraig Igo, and Pádraig Igo really not a... for League of Ireland football. A free kick to Finn Harps. John Quigg to take this free kick. Probably the best man for Finn Harps today. Anthony Kiernan trying to get a bit of room, but Anthony Keenan is there first time for Longford Town and looking outside for Skin Malone. Skin looking for his side's equaliser, and that's a good ball towards Martin Devlin. Martin knocks it in to Jerry Quigley, who can do nothing but leave it for Eddie McGinley, and Eddie keeps it in play, and there's no doubt about it that Harry McLaughlin did keep that ball in play, but the linesman signalled that it had gone out over the line. That was a bad decision, but however, it's not going to affect the proceedings anywhat. Pádraig Igo looking outside for Gavin Drummond. Longford Town beginning to get on top in this game. Looking inside. Terry Leake is up first time. Harry McLaughlin knocks it down. Skin Malone. Zach keeps it in play, and Zach looking for a bit of support inside. Looks in for Skin Malone, but Skin won't get there. Bonner is content to knock it out for a corner kick. And this is another chance for Longford Town to get that goal they so badly deserve. 10 minutes left in this game. It's still Finn Harps 1, Longford Town 0. Ward up to claim. Igo knocks it down, gets the shot in, and it's taken off the line. by Jerry Brown. Eamon Gavin knocks it back in. It's a good ball again. And this time knocked over the bar by Sean Ward. It's another corner kick to Longford Town. Starting to apply all the pressure on Longford at this stage. And deservedly, or I should say, unfortunately, not getting that deserved equaliser. As yet, it's a good ball in. Ward knocks it down. Eamon Gavin, his effort, gone out right and wide, and Longford Town still trailing by 1-0, and things not looking too good for him with just about 9.5 minutes left in this very, very entertaining game here in Abbeycarton, where Finn Harps, thanks to that Con McLaughlin goal in the 10th minute of the first half, 10th minute of the game, they took the lead then and they've held it since. That was over an hour ago. They're still 1-0 in front. Longford Town doing all the attacking. Eamon Gavin knocks it down, and Jerry Brown is first there for Finn Harps. Gavin back into Jerry Quigley. Jerry taken off his boot by John Quigg, and Quigg gets it back to Sean Ward in the Finn Harps goal. Ward having a good game for Finn Harps. He has made a few mistakes but got away with them. Still holding a clean sheet. Takes that ball, a long kick down the field. Nicky Sheehan leaves it for Skin Malone. Malone can't connect properly. Igo is up for Longford Town and knocks it down to Dennis Bonner. Bonner, and that's a good save by Macaulay. It's a penalty. The ball had entered the net, but it is a penalty. A handball there, I think, by Davy Flaherty. I'm not too sure. I won't name any names. But the ball entered the net. It'll be taken out again. That won't count. But if Anthony Kieran can put this ball into the net, his side will lead by 2-0, and surely then that'll be enough. And that's a good penalty from Kiernan, and Finn Harps lead by 2-0. It's the 82nd minute of the game. That penalty from Anthony Kiernan, putting Finn Harps 2 goals to the good. Nick Malone trying to get by Brian Lafferty. He can't. Lafferty content to knock it out over the line. High boot from Harry McLaughlin, but he gets away with it. It's another throw to Longford Town. And Longford Town really so unfortunate. Applying all the pressure for the first half an hour of this second half, and then completely against the run of play. Going down by 2 goals. And that just shows you the trend of Longford's fortunes, whether it be Gaelic football or soccer. Luck never seems to be on their side. Jerry Quigley with a chance. Looking to get it back in, but he can't. It's gone left and wide. And I mean, look at all these chances Longford Town are getting and not capitalising on any. The scoreboard still fruitless, despite the countless number of attacks they've had in the second half. They can't really win the ball in the centre, where Eddie McKinley is very, very strong and doing very well for Finn Harps. Eamon Gavin knocks it inside towards Jerry Quigley, but Eddie McKinley is there once again for Finn Harps. Back, but only as far as Eamon Gavin. John Quigg does well, looks inside for Terry Leake. Terry asking Harry McLaughlin to make a run. That a mile offside was Anthony Gorman on that occasion. It's a free kick to Longford Town. Skin Malone gives the ball to Nicky Sheehan, who'll take this free kick for Longford Town. And things not looking too good with just 5 minutes remaining in this game. Davy Flaherty up for Longford. Can't get the boots to it the second time. Dennis Bonner can, however, for Finn Harps. Taken off his feet by Martin Devlin. But Dennis does well and finds Sean Ward in the Finn Harps goal. Anthony Gorman looking outside. Finds Anthony Kiernan and back to Anthony Gorman. It's a good shot, but Keenan is well under it for Longford Town. Looking at the wing for Hackett, but Lafferty is there first time for Finn Harps. Getting Malone across the face of the goal by Harry McLaughlin, but nobody there for Finn Harps. Patrick Duffy now for Longford Town once again. Inside to Davy Flaherty. Davy looking outside for Zach Hackett, who plays the dummy, but this time doesn't work. Brian Lafferty. A chance for Lafferty. McLaughlin. He has a great shot, and that just scrapes off the post, off the crossbar, and that was a great effort from Harry McLaughlin. There's 4 minutes left in this game. A long ball from Keenan. Jerry Quigley knocking it on, but only 4 Finn Harps defenders there, and that's really very slack from the Longford Town front men. It's Eddie McGinley who knocks it back to Sean Ward, and Sean will, I'm sure, deliver a long ball up to his forwards. Indeed he has done. But Flaherty gets there first for Longford Town. Martin Devlin, 2 substitutes combining to get Longford out of that one. Zach Hackett back into Davy Flaherty. Davy. Only Eddie McGinley there for Finn Harps. Flaherty in again, but this time it's Harry McLaughlin for Finn Harps. Looking inside. Anthony Kiernan knocks it out for Harry McLaughlin again. Harry looking up and inside for Terry Leake. Terry. The support of Anthony Kiernan awaits him, and Kiernan has the shot, but knocked off his boot by Porrick Igo. It's gone up for a corner kick. The last couple of minutes now of the game. A game in which Finn Harps dominated for 45 minutes and led by 1-0. Then were overpowered by Longford Town for long periods of the second half and took the lead and stretched their lead in the 82nd minute. And are now virtually assured of the 2 points here unless miracles happen. Anthony Gorman trying to put it side 3 in front. Kiernan, that's a great piece of goalkeeping by Anthony Keenan. Very good piece of goalkeeping from Anthony Keenan. Brave save. He tipped that one off the crossbar, but really Finn Harps doing well now, and that's a good ball through for Pat Hackett. With a chance to score for Longford Town, but a weak effort from Hackett, and it's easily saved by Sean Ward. 2 minutes left. And this is John Quigg. Brilliantly taken away from him by Eamon Gavin. Looking inside for Jerry Quigley, who leaves it, but there's no one there. And Brian Lafferty to Harry McLaughlin. Back to Lafferty. Lafferty trying to get by Martin Devlin. Does so and finds Harry McLaughlin again. Harry with loads of time and space and tries to lob Keenan, but Keenan is well aware of that one. Looks outside and finds Eamon Gavin. Eamon looking for someone in the middle. There's nobody there, however, except Jerry Brown, who knocks it down to John Quigg. Finn Harps come away again, and this time it's Terry Leake now on the ball for Finn Harps. Back to Anthony Kiernan. Len McCauley, his ball played a little bit too quick. Anthony Kiernan had, in fact it was John Quigg, had got himself offside. But one thing that's very noticeable about Finn Harps is that they're very good in possession. They don't seem to lose the ball once they get it. Their passing is very good. Eamon Gavin, however, takes that one away from Finn Harps player. Nicky Sheehan wastes another opportunity. There is the final whistle. The end of what has been a quite entertaining game here at Abbeycarton. No joy, however, for the home team. They've played 4 games. They've been beaten 3 times, drawn once, conceded 9 goals and scored none. And the end of this entertaining game here at Abbeycarton. Final scoreline of Finn Harps 2 goals in the 10th minute from Conor McLaughlin, and in the 82nd minute a penalty from Anthony Kiernan. Longford Town 0.